an exciting day here in Oman Cricket Academy, day 2 of Oman D10 powered by Fancode. Yet another interesting game lineup here. Amerat Royals taking on Darsait Titans. Two teams looking good in this tournament, wherein Amerat Royals will be led by Pratik Atavale and Darsait Titans leading from the front is the man Amir Kaleem. And just a while ago, we have seen both the captains flipping the coin, and Amerat Royals captain Pratik Atavale winning the toss, and he has opted to bat first. Yet again, backing his instinct, backing his strength, not afraid to post a total on this track. Looking at the lineups, Pratik Atavale, the captain of Amerat Royals, Zikriya Islam, Vinayak Shukla, Hasnainul Wahab, Gagan Sodhi, Rafiullah, Jiten Kumar Ramanandi, Shakil Ahmed, Hasnain Ali, Faisal Shah and Mohit Patel. And joining me in the comm box for the first time in this game is Mr. Jamil. Welcome Jamil sir, and tell us about the Darsait Titans lineup.
Thank you. Darsait Darsait Titan, Ajay Lal Cheta, Amir Kaleem the skipper, Ravindra, Karuna Ratna, Dishan Maqsood, Sheikh Sahil, Dhanushka Prasad, Ubaidullah Jalil, Shafiq Jan, Kasun and Naike, Rahel, Habibullah and Abbas Khan. It's a very good contest in place now. Darsait.
Absolutely. Two balanced sides up against each other. If we talk about Pratik Atavale's side, they are young side led by a young captain, wherein for Darsait Titans lots of experience. The likes of Zishan Maqsood, Amir Kaleem, Ajay Lal Cheta, Ravindra Karuna Ratne, and both the teams started off really well in this tournament, winning their encounters on the previous day. Yet again, the story remains the same for Amerat Royals. Their captain Pratik Atavale winning the toss and opted to bat first. Positive approach, always likes to attack.
Well, absolutely, yes. He is a brave and captain, taking the decision to bat for yesterday. He took the decision bat first and got 122. Today, once again, he won the toss and elected to bat. He has so much confidence in his batters, I believe, and equally believe in the bowling as well.
Absolutely, this is rightly pointed out by you, not only backing the strength of his batting lineup, but also expecting the bowlers to deliver in the second innings. And to start the proceedings with the ball is Shafiq Jan, a regulation field for right-hander, deep square leg, and third man, two fielder outside the 30-yard circle, a slip in position, and taking his own time is the on-field umpire. And he's making sure everything is in place. And play on says, runs in Shafiq Jan for the first time in this game. Pratik Atavale on strike. Sharply coming into Pratik. Good use of the wrist, running hard the first run. So off the mark Pratik, off the mark Amerat Royals.
Well, he's the Omani umpire. I just forgot his name. He came after a long time. I'll see him today itself. A very good umpire. So Pratik started the innings with a single, and very confident way he's played the first delivery. It was within the wickets, and he nicely off his toes played it out towards the deep mid-on for single.
The slip coming out for Vinayak Shukla, another hard hitter, talented top order batter for Amerat Royals on strike against Shafiq Jan. And nicely bowled. And clearly he was a pick of the bowlers for the Darsait Titans in their first game, getting rid of Khalid Khail and Naseem. Both the dangerous looking batters were dismissed by Shafiq Jan in their previous encounter. But this is completely a new day, a new beginning. Two new faces for Shafiq Jan, I would say, in this tournament. Pratik and Vinayak Shukla. Lot depends on these two. Technically very sound batters out there for Amerat Royals. Just trying to increase that pace. Going down the leg. The first extra has been added to the total.
Yeah, Shafiq Jan is really putting his Jan into the bowling. We try to generate some pace off the wicket. Yesterday he bowled a very good over and got 2 wickets. And today also he's bowling now. The first wide he has been done. But he has got good pace, generating off the wicket, which is the right call at the moment.
Oh, absolutely, and good to see the teams having pretty good fast bowlers in their side. Was in the air. An excellent work done by the fielder at mid-on. Was in an awkward position. Just a single. And good to see, if you perform well at this level, you will be rewarded by a place in the national side. The example is Pratika Tavle. He was brilliant in the D20, the first time I have seen him. Then he got an opportunity against Afghanistan A team. Played a couple of one days, I think. He was brilliant. Straight away he went to Nepal, Pratik. But it's Vinayak Shukla on strike, not in control. This is the weapon for Shafiq Jan, the back of length bouncer sharply coming into the right hander. Was in awkward position, but luckily no fielder at that short square leg.
How much pace he is generating off the wicket, Mudassir. You see the last 2 deliveries, the batter has no time to play it the way he likes to. The moment he put the back up, ball came quickly and hit the bat. Both the deliveries were onto the onside, but just dropped in front of the players. The wicket, what do you call this? 30-yard circle.
And just we were praising the bowler. A big shot, but what an effort coming from the fielder. Number 10, saving 4 runs for his team almost. It was almost going for a 6. Then came the Superman, Sahil. Look at that. Everyone going towards the deep square leg. Even the likes of Zishan Maqsood. All the way from extra cover. Going towards Sahil, and look at that effort. Smart thinking at the right time, just releasing the ball.
Absolutely brilliant. We have seen similar one yesterday by Ubaidullah in the same position. He saved the 6 and they got 2 runs. What an effort. That is, the body language of the players, which really lifts the game to its peak.
This is one thing which is in your control, the fielding, I would say. As a batter, you can have one bad day. As a bowler, you can have good balls going for maximum. But as a fielder, you need to be very sharp. This is what you can control, and what an excellent effort. Certainly saving few runs for his team. Runs in Shafiq. This time connects well and goes over the mid-off. Stand and delivered. Beautiful looking shot. Waiting for the confirmation. And the arms goes up and ends over with the flourish. Pratika Tavle getting the first maximum. A good looking over. Comes to an end. 13 for no loss, Amerat Royals.
What an amazing shot from Pratik. You have seen Shafiq Jan has generated a lot of pace. The other 2 deliveries were, he didn't put it out, but look at that shot. He played it just now. Generating pace and onto the back foot with just facing the, opening the face of the bat over the long off. It's an extraordinary shot, Mudassir.
Oh, absolutely. It's not easy to hit those shots, especially when the bowler bowling with a lot of pace and is coming on to you. And look at that, he was in a good position. Strong wrist comes into play, and those forearms getting better of Shafiq Jan. A beautiful looking shot from Pratika Tavle. It clearly shows the amount of talent this batter has in him.
His performance in the last T20 was outstanding. If you remember, we were together in the com box. The moment he used to come on the bat, the runs start flowing from his bat. He never bowed down by the bowlers. Look at this time, he played it out towards the mid-off, but well saved.
So Ubaidullah, the new bowler, and the Vinayak Shukla. These two batters complementing each other quite well as we have seen the D20, and the partnership continues to flourish in the shorter format as well. The best part is whenever Vinayak Shukla is on song, Pratik makes sure to rotate the strike, and now Pratik is on song. So Vinayak has been kept quiet, wanted to cut away from the body, nowhere near the ball. A good comeback by Ubaid.
Yeah, that's called the sensible cricket, Mudassir. I mean, if your partner is looking the ball like a football, you just give him support so that he can keep doing his job. That's the right technique.
And number 12, the experienced Ishan Maqsood. He went for plenty of runs the previous day, but he batted really well. So new day, new test for Vinayak Shukla and Pratik Atavale. Look at that shot. Excellent timing. Stand and delivered. It was in the slot. It was in the radar. Not afraid to play over the mid-off. Maximum for Vinayak Shukla and more runs for Amerat Royals.
Just an over-pitch delivery. Nicely picked up. Full face of the bat over the long off boundary for a 6, matching Pratik Atavale. So now he is doing the same job. Vinayak showing the same job what Pratik did in the last over.
Good to see these two batters loves to play with the straight bat, not trying to go across the line. This has been the mantra of success for these two batters.
And then the basics, Mudassir. The openers had to play within the V and just play the odd shots. This time he hammered it over the extra cover boundary. We'll have to see the umpire signal.
What a beautiful piece of timing and half-hearted shot. They have pushed the mid-off back onto the ropes. 6 has been signaled, and it will be interesting to see that replay. The shot coming from the blade of Vinayak Shukla. So back-to-back maximums. What an extraordinary shot. Now look at that shot. Smart enough. At the last moment, he's just turning the blade, face of the blade towards that deep extra cover. He knows there is a man positioned at the long off. Smart piece of batting, not trying to hit it hard. It was all about the perfect timing.
Absolutely, yes. 2 successive maximums by Vinayak. And I think there is a time now for the Ubaid how to bowl the next delivery. 2 successive 6s. That was beautifully played. Onto the back foot, opened the face of the bat towards the third man and got a cuttle.
Playing with the minds of the captain of Darsait Titans is Vinayak Shukla. He's forcing the captain Amir Kaleem to make those changes. So the long off coming inside the 30-yard circle, and they have pushed the point towards the backward point onto the ropes. The one last time in this over, Ubaidullah runs in. Is it top edge? What a comeback! Forced Vinayak Shukla on the back foot. The youngster Ubaidullah back off length, sharp bouncer, top edge, and a good take by the wicket keeper. So the dangerous Vinayak Shukla departs.
It's a beautiful delivery right in the middle of the innings, and then Vinayak Shukla was not very much confident on it. Played it out, got an edge, and keeper took a good catch. So the first wicket down for Amerat Royals, 29 for 1.
That list is there, no? Team list is there. Number 12, bowling number 12.
So 2 overs, 29 for the loss of 1.
One lads,
Class,
one lads.
something to cheer for. Darsait Titans. Subedullah getting better off dangerous. Vinayak Shukla, and in comes experienced Zishan Maqsood, keeping in mind two fast bowlers going for runs, and Pratik Atable loves that pace. Keeping in mind Amir Kaleem getting an experienced left-arm orthodox. Zishan Maqsood will be bowling to Pratik Atable.
No, one,
Nicely
one.
managed on the back foot. Not hurrying on the ball, just waited on the back foot and played with the turn.
Seeing that both the batters are on the
Here you go.
fast bowlers, captain changed
Shani bhai.
the pace of the game and brought Zishan Maqsood, experienced spinner. Outside the off stump, and wicketkeeper is appealing for a stumping.
Joining Pratik is Hasnain, who played a blinder of a knock, scoring an half century and taking the team to 122. This time a slog sweep. Good work by the keeper, but good work, I would say, by the leg umpire, keeping a close eye. We are just waiting for the TV umpire confirmation.
Shani bhai.
He doesn't want to take any chances. When you have the technology, use it. Just waiting for that
Right.
official confirmation from the TV umpire. 30 for the loss of 1.
In.
A slow in the air, keeping it away from the right-hander. Nowhere near the ball. A slog sweep. Look at that collection. In no time, in a flash, removes the bail, but I think he is home. And the signal coming in the green light. It means Hasnain will continue his stay out there in the middle.
No, yeah, nahi hai,
And
Shafika.
onto the back, so it cuts beautifully towards the cover point boundary for runs. Lovely shot. Great timings.
Impeccable timing and placement from Hasnain, off the mark with that boundary. Not happy. Zishan Maqsood, the effort of Shafiq Jan, played close to the body. The transformation of the weight on the back foot and goes beyond the reach of the point fielder. What a start to his innings. He continues where he left last night. Hasnain off the mark with that 4 and on the back foot, hit hard. There's a man station and Zishan Maqsood getting better off Hasnain, the big man, going down. And look at that celebration. The Bhangra coming in from Zishan Maqsood. He knows the importance of this wicket. The troublemaker Hasnain is out of the equation here. Amerat Royals losing the second wicket.
Yes, jubilant Zishan Maqsood, and a good catch also. Dangerous looking, look at that one. Though he played it very well with full face of the bat, but the fielder was right on the fence, not moved a bit. And that here is the Zishan Maqsood celebrations. Very rarely seen him dancing like that. But today looks to be very happy. Wahab, new man in. Hasnain Wahab, play 4 runs on 3 deliveries. Caught shake, bowled Zishan Maqsood. 34 for 2.
One lads, one lads. Leg stump covering. Bowling left arm, round to you, 2 more to come.
So 2 quick wickets going down, and I can understand the celebration from Zishan Maqsood. There was a plan and he has executed the plan quite well. He was brought into the attack to get rid of either Pratik or Hasnain, and in comes Gagan Sodhi, the new batter.
Oye, nahi hai, kasa, kasa.
Played with soft hands. This is the beauty of this game. Couple of quick wickets going down and you're back in the game. 2 overs, there were 29, and out of nowhere 2 wickets going down. Now yet again they are in a bit of bother. They need to build up a partnership here, Gagan and Pratik.
Oye, Shani bhai, Shani bhai.
Yes, of course, 2 valuable wickets they have taken off Vinayak and then Hasnain. Both dangerous looking batters. And they are back into the game right now. End of the over number 3, 35 for 2.
Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Come on, lads.
Little bit. Not that much. Little bit here. Yeah, that's your
Another
Lads,
change in
lads,
the bowling.
lads.
Captain Amir Kaleem brought himself to bowl the fourth over.
Ball coming left arm round.
So this was the last wicket of Hasnain. Got bit greedy. It was back off length, and there you go, the celebration. Now, yeah, 1-2 cha-cha-cha from Zishan Maqsood. He's enjoying his outing there. And now the pressure is on Gagan and Pratik, especially on Pratik Atavale. He knows the importance of his wicket. He needs to stay till the end. The number 12 doing pretty good job for his team. He's a live wire whenever he's out there in the middle. Zishan Maqsood makes sure he has that impact on the game, and he has already made that impact in his first over, getting rid of Hasnain ul Wahab.
No. Today it looks to be in supreme, what you call condition, supreme form. The Shan Maqsood. And he wanted to reverse sweep. There is a possibility of a stumping. Needless shot at this moment of the game where 2 wickets down. You had to play straight, go for the singles.
One more left arm orthodox the spinner. The captain Amir Kaleem, the keeper, asking some serious questions, and Pratik Atavale, he's a bit furious the way he has played that shot. He might be in trouble because the keeper is so confident. Not needed that reverse shot, not in the crease. And look at the take, and brilliant work. It's just a matter of time. The bails came off on still intact, or it will be a close call for TV umpire. Pratik Atavale trying out too many things, but full mark should be given to the wicket keeper. In a flash, removing those bails, and the signal comes out. The red light has been on. The TV umpire, and big wicket. Pratik Atavale trying out too many things, trying to be cheeky, going for that reverse shot, losing that control. He was out of the crease, and brilliant glove work coming in from the wicket keeper.
Yes, I think I remember this Pratik Atavale, 11 runs on 6 deliveries and stumped trial bowled Amir. Well, I think I could not expect such what you call irresponsible shots from Pratik Atavale. He is a very experienced batter, but I don't know today what happened. He might be thinking that some crowd is there, some kids are there, families are there. Finally, we have seen some spectators on the ground. So Amir Kaleem brought himself and quickly got the result. Jitin Kumar is a new man in. Gagan is on 2. These two had to take the innings to a respectable total, Mudassir. In the span of 4 and 5 deliveries, 3 wickets down, and now they need to build a good score.
Out of nowhere, the match suddenly turning in favor of Amir Kaleem's team. 36 for the loss of 3. A quick single has been taken. The fielder was slow off the block. The bowlers were hammered in the first 2 overs. Out of nowhere, Amir Kaleem bringing Zishan Maqsood. He got a wicket. Now the captain himself getting better of Pratik Atavale. This is where the role of captains comes into play. Hit hard on the back foot. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 4 runs. What a brilliant hit from Gagan Sodhi. Those strong forearms comes into play.
Beautiful shot, just slightly on the back foot, right from the middle of the bat. Look at that one. Picks the gap nicely off extra cover boundary. 4 runs. Much needed after losing 2 wickets.
Not afraid to play those big shots against Amir Kaleem. Just getting carried away. You have lost 3 wickets. The run rate is not at all a problem. You're going above 10 runs per over. Just spend some time, at least 6-7 balls, build up a partnership. Wickets in hand in the later part of this innings. then you can go for those big shots. Jiten Kumar Ramanandi, the left-hander, lot depends on him. Though they have the service of Shakil Ahmed as well, but they need to build up a partnership. 6 runs and a wicket so far in this over. Nicely managed on the back foot. Cut hard. There's the protection. Shafiq Jan. One more run will be added to the total, and with that one run, a successful over from captain Amir Kaleem comes to an end. Amerat Royals 43 for the loss of 3 after over number 4.
If the cameraman can focus the ground number 2 where the girls match is going on. Amerat Royals, Pratik 11 of 6, Vinayak 18 of 8, Hasnain 4 of 3, Gagan 7 of 5, and Jiten Kumar 2 of 2, 43 for 3. 4 overs gone. Zishan Maqsood to continue to bowl his second over. This time on to the back foot. Played it out to deep mid wicket where Shafiq Jan is there. One more run to the total. Time for those batters to go for the singles and doubles to carry the score to a respectable total.
Batsman is coming round to you. Kasa. Yeah.
We have 3 fielders on duty on site.
Kasa.
So put the face of the bat straight to a fielder.
Kasa. Come on lads.
So persisting with the spin is Amir Kaleem. Zishan Maqsood bowling his second over. Has been very tidy in his first over, getting better off Hasnain Wahab. Good use of the wrist from Gagan Sodhi. Slowly the run rate dipping down.
Introduction of Zishan Maqsood stopped the run rate as well, and number of wickets also fell down during this last 6-7 deliveries. 3 wickets down. Zishan Maqsood, the most experienced Oman national captain, ranked number 3 in the international standard in all-rounders, which is a rare achievement for a player from Oman, and still he is one of the finest gentlemen also, down to a gentleman. This time he smashed it beautifully. Oh, it was a valiant effort, but finally the ball hit the fence.
Fiercely hit by Jiten Kumar Ramanandi. A bit fuller, hammered towards the deep extra cover and long off region. Look at that diving effort coming in from Amir Kaleem. It should have been stopped. Nonetheless, 4 runs for Amerat Royals and 4 runs for Jiten Kumar Ramanandi. Wide has been called.
These two can put the team in a strong position, Mudassir, if they bat like that, which is the need at this hour. To be on the wickets, get the runs going, looking for the odd deliveries to hit. This was beautifully hit. What a great shot. Outside the off stump, hammered it toward the extra cover boundary for the maximum.
Not afraid to go aerial against Zishan Maqsood. Jiten Kumar Ramanandi, a back of hand delivery, a bit fuller, wide. And there you go, Jiten Kumar Ramanandi, those strong forearms going over the deep extra cover. A big over coming in for Amerat Royal. Sensible piece of batting. 13 runs have been conceded in this over by Zishan Maqsood. Trying to make a comeback. Amerat Royals 56 for the loss of 3. The end of over number 5. In fact, with that single, it moves to 57. And there will be a double change in the com box. It will be the debut of local boys, Pranav. I know it, Pranav. It's Pranav Mehta. Alongside him is Amin Wagle.
Thank you so much, Mudassar bhai. And look who's here to handle the bowling duties. The comeback kid of Darsait Titans, Amir Kaleem. The man who is just getting younger with the age adding on to him.
Absolutely. Oldest goal, as they say. And here we are at the Oman Cricket Academy. And what an environment to play some electrifying white ball cricket. D10, Oman D10 powered by Fancode, and Amir Kaleem will be introduced back into the attack, will introduce himself back into the attack. Starts off with a wide, loose delivery. Very rare at that. Had a successful first over, just went away with 8 runs and picked up a wicket. Jitin Kumar Ramanandi, boy, he can bat. Scored a brisk 5 ball 20 last night. He's fresh off a hitting spree, as you may say. And even today, he's not far behind. It's 7 ball 15.
A search of a genuine all-rounder for Amerat Royals. He's known for his left arm mediums. A lot of cutters. Early days for Gagan though. And what a sight. An under 19 wicket keeper. Keeping for Darsait Titans. Rahil.
Yeah, he's been part of the Oman under 19 as well. So good days, a good squad being formed by the Darsait Titans.
Active here, boys. Active here, boys.
And some good news for the Amerat Royals as well. The way the squads are shaping up.
Ravi. Back up. Yeah, Danu.
So now, what's the approach that Jitin Kumar Ramanandi should have from here? Should he continue that pink form, drills it down to mid-wicket?
Back up. Down, right. Ramaja.
I believe the message is very clear for Jitin. Keep going. Something like what Irfan Pathan, a role which Irfan Pathan excelled at. Playing your shots, freedom, license to strike.
So you're almost halfway down and you've got a decent run rate. You don't want to be stuck at 85 or 90 at the end of 10 overs, and all of a sudden all the efforts just seem to be a little more average. Lucky runs here. Amir Kaleem straying down the leg side, and the ball will cross the boundary ropes. So 4 byes signaled by the umpire. But the Amerat Royals won't mind that. They'll take that gladly.
Any team would. Any batting side would, for sure. 5 free runs. Thank you very much. Who would say no to that? Should have been stopped by Rahil. Early days for this young lad. I'm sure he's just going to grow in stature as the days goes past by.
Not to forget, he did pull off an excellent stumping
Okay, good one.
early on in this innings, getting rid of the Amerat Royals captain Pratik Atable, no less. And what's the approach Gagan needs to have away here, because he's taking his time. He's already 10 balls down.
One lad.
Somewhat criminal here to take such a long time. Wide again. Amir Kaleem needs to adjust his line and length. Just has another delivery to go in this over.
Looking at those forearms and those biceps, I'm pretty sure he's looking for a big one. Bulky.
Big one. He does, and he does well. He will clear the boundary rider. As Gagan Sodhi gets a boundary on the very last delivery of Amar Kaleem. So 6 done, and the Amerat Royals are 72 for the loss of 3 wickets.
So that's the bowling card for the Darsait Titans. Everyone has been expensive. 3 bowlers picking up a wicket. Ubaid, Zishan and Amar Kaleem sharing. Shafiq Jan wicketless. This is the phase where they would like to execute some control. The 5th bowler's yet to come in.
So Shafiq Jan had a good D20, was among the mix of things. Has become a little bit leaner since the last time we've seen him in the D20 series. He'll be coming for his 2nd over. Brilliant delivery right in the block hole. And Royal Habibullah takes a shy at the stumps. But what a delivery that was first up from Shafiq Jan. Didn't give any room to the batter. No leverage whatsoever.
Looks like a good find for Oman Rahil, the young wicketkeeper. Very active, very agile. Always in the game.
Yeah, decent effort here from Rahul Habibullah. He's keeping to some top-rated bowlers who fortunately are part of the side that he plays for. Not very easy keeping to the likes of Zishan Maqsood, Amar Kaleem, even Ubaidullah, as a matter of fact. Hit the ball hard on the deck, good carry, hit the gloves hard as well. This time driven straight to the hands of Ubaidullah at cover.
That's surely a good stop, appreciated by fellow teammate Abbas. Not just the stumping, but even that catch, that on that attempted pull. Let's have a look. The ball was surely traveling. That's a good stop. Certainly stopped a boundary here. 4 valuable runs restricted. Especially it's the batting power play.
Full again, right in the block hole. It's very difficult to get away with Shafiq Jan. Excellent effort out there in the deep by Amar Kaleem. Leading from the front. Returns the ball back and they will scamper along for 2 runs. So Gagan Sodhi really needs to get going here. At the moment, singles and doubles is just going to make the final total look quite ordinary. They're a good unit here, Darsait Titans.
Active boys, Shivash boys.
I do remember on an occasion where they did win the D20. The third umpire just trying to make sure whether it was a good effort there by Amar Kaleem. Because in a short format like D10, you will have to count and consider each and every run that can be scored or can be saved.
That's umpire Saeed. Lovely to see the locals at this stage. Boundary signaled by him. Wonderful effort by Amar Kaleem in rain though.
Bowled them, and Shafiq Jan strikes. Gagan Sodhi is flustered out there in the middle. He's taken his time, he's taken 14 balls, but fails to make an impact. And Shafiq Jan will be happy. He's got his man. He's been bowling that critical block hole area quite a number of times in this over. And Gagan Sodhi is finding it very difficult to get away with him. And finally, Shafiq Jan gets his man.
What a time to pick up a wicket. Right in the block hole. In the batting power play. Just when Amerat Royals was looking to take the game away from the Darsait Titans, Shafiq Jan has executed his wide Yorkers perfectly to plan. Amerat Royals, in match of things, 77 for 4. This is certainly ideal conditions for this man to walk in. The man who is known for his power hitting. Rafiullah. He surely knows a thing or two about Shafiq Jan here.
Cautious on the first ball though, because Shafiq Jan is on song. He's hitting that block hole as if that's his spot, marking his territory. This sort of a format tailor-made for somebody like Rafiullah. He's got those long levers, loves to get underneath the ball and whack it out of the park.
There's one thing about Rafiullah, he's not worried about the batting power play. No ground is too big for him. He can clear at will. But on this occasion, a single to get back on the strike of the next over. Amerat Royals 78 for 4.
That's your medal. Thank you. New bowler, left arm round.
The umpiring has been spot on this evening. Wide signal by umpire Gopakumar. Alongside him is Saeed Haider Al-Balushi.
Carson being introduced into the attack. It's his first over for the evening. It's been a good find for the Darsait Titans. It's the deck hard, very lean bowler. Uncomplicated action. This time tries to bowl full but misses his mark, and Rafiullah will help himself to a mouth-watering boundary. So the Amerat Royals getting some welcome runs here. They're not going any higher than that, but this will help for sure. This will help their cause to reach a total above 100 runs at the end of 10.
Look at that tennis ball swing from Rafiullah. What a swing. The momentum was always going to be taking the ball away. Just using the angle, making sure that there is sufficient impact to the ball to take it all the way. 4 valuable runs and Rafiullah has just started.
Once again, drill down the ground to the long on area. It's to Ubaidullah. And Jitan Kumar Ramanandi will need to maximize on the start that he has got.
I feel that Jitan has a higher chance of attacking Kasun, especially because Kasun is angling into Rafiullah and cramping Rafiullah for room.
So I think that's the ploy that they're doing it. And now straight away you see Kasun coming over the wicket to the left-hander. He'll make sure he hits that block hole just the way Shafiq Jan was doing it. Once again, and he does it well. But unfortunately, Jitan Kumar Ramanandi will get a boundary on that. He had him for all money. And Kasun will be disappointed. But look how pumped up Jitan Kumar Ramanandi is.
I'm still trying to figure out why is the fine leg in place. A third man would help Kasun for sure. Thick outside edges are so common in this format.
They're probably trying to bowl the short ball to Jitan Kumar Ramanandi. He seems to be untested in that area. Again full, again full. He's hit it out of the park and down the ground. It's high and mighty. Jitan Kumar Ramanandi is continuing where he left off last evening. What a shot that is. Brilliant strike.
Absolutely brilliant. This is poor bowling from Kasun. Yes, he was unlucky with that outside edge on the previous occasion, but on this occasion it was just a juicy full toss, and Jitan Ramanandi would put it 10 times out of the ground on 10 occasions.
He's pumped up there, Jitan Kumar. Pumped up for sure. Something has happened out there, especially even in the last game. There was something nagging him, and he's just in the zone right now. We'll cover that. We'll get a couple of runs. They wouldn't mind that. They want to give Jitan Kumar as much strike as possible, especially when he's on song like that. Look at that aggression. Ideal D10 innings, yeah.
This game is quickly moving away from Darsait Titans. Anything around 100 will be competitive, but looks like Amerat Royals is looking somewhere in excess of 120 at the moment, and it could well be 130 if Jitan stays till the end.
In the air. Have you spoken too soon? Rahil Habibullah coming underneath it, misses the catch. Wouldn't matter, quickly gathers composure. And Kasun is distraught. He almost had his man there. And boy, what a wicket that would have been for the Darsait Titans. Have a look at that. Trying to up the ante once again.
What have you done here, Rahil? What have you done here? With the gloves, you were the perfect man to get underneath the ball. You're very good with agility. All you'll have to work on is positioning. Early days for this young chap. All said and done. At the end of 8 overs, Amerat Royals are 97 for 4.
आखिरी बार लीडर खाओ को नडीर दन नडीर रागलो कट शो.
So we're 8 done, and the Amerat Royals are 97 for the loss of 4 wickets. And the man who did the magic with the bat, Ravindra, is now entrusted with the ball. He'll try his best to stem the flow of runs. And straight away, he makes a difference. Ravindra strikes.
What a wicket is that? I believe it's a stumping. Only the replay would tell us more about it. Enjoying his magical hand. Probably a deflection of the wicketkeeper to get a stumping. Maybe we'll need the side angle to know more about that. But for the moment, it is Jitan Kumar Ramanandi who had a chance of the last ball. But on this occasion, he's walking back.
So some success here for the Darsait Titans. Ravindra Karunaratne has dismissed the danger man. The bulk scorer of runs, Jitin Kumar Ramanandi, he was looking very dangerous, striking at over 200. And in walks Hasnain. And he, along with Rafiullah, need to negotiate the remaining 10 balls. Straight away, he goes for a big hoik. Down the ground, but lands in no man's land. The field has been pushed back on the onside.
This is just the first over for Ravi. A deflection of his pads, hitting the stumps. No chance whatsoever. A full toss to Rafiullah in the gap. One bounce into the boundary. What a shot is that for Rafiullah. The power behind those arms are incredible. Anything in his arc is always going to be traveling.
Just like that, the Amerat Royals have crossed 3 figures. They are 102 for 5 now. Just over an over and a half remaining. This time coming on with a round arm action. Ravindra Karunaratne. Once again, it's huge, it's mighty. But catch it is a call, but the fielder is going to be a silent spectator. That's 6 runs here for Rafiullah.
That is the kind of power this man generates. It was nowhere around the middle of his bat. But the power, the long levers of Rafiullah clears the boundary. Right from the bottom of the bat. One more strike. Similar kind of results. Is it another maximum? The umpire will wait to verify on that. We are still waiting for him to verify. 6 signaled by umpire Saeed Haider Al-Balushi. Rafiullah is just looking to get going.
What a strike. Back to back. And all of a sudden, what would have looked like a master stroke, getting rid of Jitin Kumar, is now seeming to be nightmarish for Ravindra Karunaratne. Once again, he's played it on to the onside, in between 2 fielders. 4 runs. It's the last ball of the over, and Rafiullah makes it count. And out of the 9 overs, the Amerat Royals have managed to up their ante and score 118 for 5.
Kasa, you go there. Keep your head there, yeah. Keep it there, Kasa, come back strong.
Right, so Carson Fernando has been entrusted to bowl the last over of this innings. Went for plenty in his previous over. The Darsait Titans are looking to keep the target that the Amerat Royals are going to post to as less as possible. They're already 118 in 9 overs. Wondering what more or how much more can Amerat Royals collect away. Once again, full delivery, and Hasnain Ali has dispatched that out of the ground. What a mighty hit here. Clean striking by both the people out there in the middle.
Long levers are in play here for Amerat Royals. Both the batters looking to make sure that the maximum are achieved. Trouble signs for Darsait Titans. The 5th bowler being a concern. It was Ravindra and Kasun who had leaked 19 and 21 runs in their previous overs that they bowled. But yet Kasun has been brought in after a 19-run over. How much is he going to concede here?
Absolutely. Really good striking here by Hasnain. Definitely going to help the cause of Amerat Royals. Once again, he takes the aerial route, this time to the onside. The fielder will spill that as well. So a couple of good chances have been dropped by Darsait Titans. Wouldn't have made much of a difference to the total that the Amerat Royals get to, but then still, any kind of a half chance needs to be taken. The story could have been a little bit more different.
Most importantly, it would have kept Rafiullah off strike. And this is why he needed to be off strike. Look at that shot. It's still traveling. It's on top of the com box. It's on top of the media center building rather. What a shot is that? A big bear hug. Oh, you deserve more, Rafiullah. Hasnain Ali is not doing justice to that shot.
I'm still reeling from that sound that just came above my head. Huge thud over the com box. And I have no clue why that was. Was distracted for a moment of time, but my oh my, what a mighty hit by Rafiullah. To be honest, that's straight over our heads, Pranav.
And to add on, it was a no-look shot. Imagine what would he have done if he would have looked.
Come on, no need of a no-look shot for a man of that stature, that height.
Oh, we would love to have one more replay of that shot. What a shot was that? Qasun is in worries at the moment. 1.332. 13 of this over already. Look at that shot. No look. And then he looks to confirm. Oh, yes, I like it.
Clean strike, clean strike. This time straying down the leg side. The misery is not over for Qasun. And Rafiullah rotates strike. They're happy with rotating the strike because Hasnain has also the capabilities, has the power to clear the ropes.
I'll tell you what, Hasnain is striking around 300 as well. But look at Rafiullah, 9 balls, 32. If my math is right, 9 threes, 27. That's way over 300.
Once again, he's played that to the onside, but there is some protection out there in the deep. Try to manage and scamper along for a single. Right then, so the last ball of the innings.
Suddenly the singles are being applauded. 2 more, my friend, 2 more. Don't take away that massive maximum from Rafiullah. I believe 2 on 2. What do you think?
Have a heart, Pranav. Have a heart for Qasun. He's staring down a cannon, not even a gun barrel.
Isn't cricket a batter's game? It is always said so.
Have a look at that. They've gone to the non-striker's end, and oh my word, Qasun is completely distraught. He has no idea what's happening, and neither do the batters. They're running. They're just running.
Feels like street cricket, Abid. They're trying to get every run possible. Already Darsait Titans are feeling the heat of what has happened. But this is just adding salt to injury.
How much is too much, Pranav? 134 already.
I'll tell you what, remember the match Australia versus South Africa.
And just as we speak that, Rafiullah once again launches into orbit. It's on the road. It's onto the road. Watch out there, motorists.
Don't get the ball back. Don't get the ball back. It deserves to stay there because that's what Rafiullah has planned to do. 142 runs in 10 overs. The previous game was a 50-run match, and over here it is 140 plus. What has happened here is absolutely incredible batting. Amerat Royals, this one is a no-look as well. He enjoys them. What striking by Rafiullah, 142 on board, 40 of 11, almost a strike rate of 400. Believe it or not, what a man this is. and he came in just when it was required to. He's executed the plans well, and it is being appreciated. Oh, appreciation is not enough, my friend. That is very, very special. What a knock was that? So that's the scorecard. I will tell you what. Let me start from the bottom. 38 of 11 deliveries, Rafiullah. 9 of 4, Hasnain. This is the best possible finish that you could have had. But I'll tell you what, prior to that, it was Jatin Kumar Ramanandi who made sure things started going their way. 30 of 14. Obviously, there were contributions from Gagan, Vinayak and Pratik as well. But 142 with 13 extras for the loss of 5 wickets. In the bowling card, it doesn't look good, I tell you. It was Shafiq Jan. Look at those economies. 9.5, 16, 10, 9.5, 20.5, 21. Oh my God, I am not talking about numbers. I'm talking about economy rates. Kasan and Ravi being the most criminal. So at the end of 5 wickets, 142, 143 is what Darsait Titans need. So we'll take a short break and we'll have the highlights, obviously.
Well, the whole innings was a highlight, to be honest. It all started with some big hits down the ground for 6. And then the problems were really far away. They got off to a brisk start. There were shots all around. And then that good catch of the pull shot. We saw the end of Vinayak Shukla. And then there was that catch where Zishan Maqsood got into the act and gave us a good dance performance. Then Amir Kaleem got better of Pratika Tavle. That was a good stumping by Rahil Habibullah. And then Jitin Kumar Ramanandi just started crashing left, right and centre. He didn't spare anybody. He didn't spare Zishan Maqsood. He didn't spare Amir Kaleem as well. Gagan Sodhi tried to get into the act, but not for very long, and especially against Shafiq Jan. Shafiq Jan was successful, and in walked Rafiullah. But then Jitin Kumar Ramanandi had one unfortunate incident where Ravi Karunaratne got the better of him. This moment he was brought on to the attack. A couple of missed chances, but then Rafiullah, the man with the long levers, and he made use of every inch of his physical advantage. Hasnain Ali also joined the act, hit a towering 6. And then Rafiullah finishing things off with another one, which literally sent the ball out of the park. So in the end, the Amerat Royals have posted a huge target for the Darsait Titans to achieve. But we'll find out whether the Darsait Titans are up to it. Let's head on to a break. And on the other side, it's the run chase. Right then, welcome to the Oman Cricket Academy. It's the chase for the Darsait Titans that we are coming back to. The Amerat Royals have scored a mammoth 142 for the loss of 5 wickets in the allotted 10 overs, courtesy some delightful hitting by Rafiullah and Jitin Kumar Ramanandi, as well as Hasnain and Vinayak Shukla, who joined the party. Posted a massive total here in match number 7. The Darsait Titan bowling card looks just hapless. Have a heart for the bowlers here. Kasonika Naike, look at those economy figures. Ravindra Kanuraratna, 21, 41. And out of this, all this just for the 2 overs or a solitary over. However, if anybody can do it, it has to be the Darsait Titan batters, because they're coming off from a big win. A massive win against last night, especially people like Ravi Karunaratne, Amir Kaleem, who were tonking the ball to all parts of the ground. But to start things off, the Darsait Titans will have the experience of Ajay Lal Cheta and Amir Kaleem. And speaking of experience, joining me in the comm box is Jamil Zaidi. Jamil Saab, what do you make of that delightful stroke play that occurred in the previous innings?
Absolutely stunning batting from the Amerat Royals, and I'm really happy and really congratulate Pratik, who has done 2 decisions yesterday also, won the toss and elected to bat and won the match. And today also he has decided to bat first and total good, a massive total of 142, which I'm sure it's not far from the reach of Darsait Titans. They do have some excellent players also. But what I expect from them, Darsait Titans today, especially from Zishan Maqsood, I am expecting him to come up with some cameo.
It's probably going to be more than a cameo that's required over here. You're going to be striking more than 12 to 13 runs and over. Amir Kaleem, what a delightful striker of the ball he is. Probably one of the cleanest hitters in the league right now in Oman. The umpire is just checking if everything's okay. And it's going to be Faisal Shah who's going to be entrusted with the new ball, known for setting up the batters. Right then, this time it's an away swing to the left-hander, bowling far away from the bat of Ajay Lal Cheta.
Well, it's a daunting task for the Darsait Titans batter today. They have to show their class. Couple of them are part of national team, and they have experience of chasing such big totals when it is a T20 or it is D10. The most experienced are among the teams, one of the teams most experienced in those sort of games. So let us see today how they fare. Daunting task, 143 is not a small total, but they had to go for the runs right from the onslaught.
Yeah, speaking of onslaught from the word go, but pretty sure Faisal Shah is not the kind of bowler who's going to allow the Darsait Titan batters to do this to him.
Under such conditions, not the only way for you to chase a big total is like that. You go straight from the first ball. And of course, not like the way the Faisal is bowling. He's having pace, generating pace off the wicket. But of course, batters had to go for the runs. The more pressure come on the later batsmen, it will be difficult for them. But of course, the openers can do their job.
Right then, so an outswinger, an outswinger. What's this one going to be? This one coming back into the batter. And Ajay Lal Cheta is unable to understand how he's gotten away with that. His shoulder, he's rubbing his shoulder, so it's probably taken a hit on his shoulder. Have a look at that, trying to pull that away onto the onside. And Captain Pratik Atavale, who's the man with the gloves, made a desperate drive to stop some crucial runs
Well, when you do have such a big total on the board, the bowlers have got the lion heart in them, and they will try to bowl above their ability to get them back into the game. This time outside the off stump. I think it's a wide declared by umpire. These two, I think, had to go for the run, but problem is that Fancode have other thoughts, not giving them chance to hit, not giving them ball near the bat, keeping the balls away from the bats. So that's a good bowling and good technique.
However, Amir Kaleem is an excellent striker of the ball, and especially he likes playing away from the body. Very good in the cover regions, has a good drive, a good hook as well. This time he's edged it. It was an outside edge and much higher. There was some sort of a second or a third slip positioned because they knew that Shah Faisal is probably going to generate some sort of an outside edge or a nick to the fielder. Unfortunately, the fielder could not latch onto it.
Look at the effort from the fielder at slip. It was over the head. Look at that one. But still it is far away from his hands. But great effort from him.
He did manage to get a little bit from his fingers onto the ball. So once again, Faisal Shah just trying to set up Amir Kaleem as well. Two outswingers. And this time, Amir Kaleem, that was meaty. Meaty blow from the blade of Amir Kaleem. Like I said, he's excellent in the coveries. And he plays a lofted shot over the cover fielders. The field is in, zero risk, and Amir Kaleem is off to a flyer.
What a brilliant shot it was. Right from the meat of the bat. Look at that one. Perfect timing. Created the gap between the extra cover and long off. And back to the maximum. Beautiful shot. Some couple of more hits like that definitely give boost to their batters who are coming back in the next couple of overs.
So now that's 3 deliveries that have been angled away from the left-hander. Quite unlikely of Faisal Shah. This time again, a hint of swing, a change of pace. So another delivery remaining in this Faisal Shah over. Well, he's taking his jacket, so I guess that's probably the over done. So the Darsait Titans at the end of the first over are 12 for no loss.
Next time, sir. That's the leg stump. Covering. Come round.
A very fruitful first over for Titans. They are on the target. 142 is the required target for them. They started well. 12 runs in the over, which is not bad at the moment. Some excellent hitting from Amir Kaleem over the extra cover for the maximum, and an edge over the slips. Got 4 runs for him. I'm sure the fielders from the Amerat Royals will be on their toes all the remaining overs. They have got a good total.
An unorthodox actioned Gagan Sodhi is introduced from the second over onwards. Not much pace, but I think he hurries on to the batter. He's quite nippy. Would be interesting to see if Pratika Tavle can stand up to the stumps for somebody like Gagan Sodhi. Again, a round arm action, and Ajay Lal Chetta has skied that ball. The fielder is settling underneath it and pouches it. Mohit doesn't miss many, and Gagan Sodhi has got his first victim of D10. And it's the experienced Ajay Lal Chetta. It's the toe end of the bat, skies it, safely pouched.
Excuse me, away from.
Well, I think this is the pressure the batters had carried on to them, though they have got 12 runs in the first over. Well, anyhow, when they have to go for the runs, of course. Number of wickets, no issues, but they have to go for the run. That's the only way to get this sizable total of 142. It's not an easy target.
Have the luxury of good batters here as Ravi Karunaratne walks out to the centre for the Darsait Titans.
ऐसा लेना पड़ेगा. Point.
Played a blitzkrieg of an innings last night. It was the last match for the evening. Ended very late, but the way Ravi Karunaratne just powered through that run chase. Similar kind of a situation here. However, the ask is much higher than it was last night. Nearly 14 to 15 runs and over is what is required of Darsait Titans. Every ball needs to be one on which there is a score. Interesting views here all around the Oman Cricket Academy. It's the under 13s who are in action up against the women's team, or the girls' team rather. Played high and above over the fielder. Ravi Karunaratne from ball number 1 has scored a boundary. He's off the mark in style.
Well, that's what the time requires from the batters of Darsait Titans, and Ravi Ratne, who was in extreme brilliant form yesterday's night, carried the bat from there. Look at that one onto the back foot. Nicely placed over the cover point boundary. This is what required at the moment. They had to attack the bowlers rather than taking the bowlers on them.
Once again goes aerial, goes high and mighty. Is that going to cross the ropes? Yes, it does. In fact, it's right into the academy office. 6 runs here from Ravi Karunaratne. The right approach is what the Darsait Titans need. And Ravi Karunaratne is up to task. What a strike that is. Rocks onto the back foot, picks it up from outside the off stump, and makes sure he makes no mistake.
Brilliant stuff from him. And this is the third one. Beautifully played, but straight to the sweeper at deep extra cover. The last maximum or the treat to watch. Just slightly onto the back foot. Hammered it with the blade over the long off for 6. Beautiful batting, and I think this is the way, if they like to chase the score, they had to play like that.
Got to take chances like that, no matter the nature or the quality of the bowlers that they are facing. Amar Kaleem having a good look at the field changes that's being taken place. Captain Pratik Atable marshalling his troops. Now the deep point has been brought back into the circle. Now you have a gully, you have a fly slip. Oh, almost nearly chopped it back down onto his stumps. Amar Kaleem brings an end to the over as the Darsait Titans end the second over on 23 for the loss of 1 wicket.
A bit expansive Gagan in the first over. 11 runs has been given. The Darsait Titans had to score 14 runs plus an over to achieve the target. So 2 overs gone, 23 for 1. Still long way to go. The way Ravindra has started, things looks good for the Darsait Titans at the moment. Amir is giving them good support. As and when he got chance to hit, he's going to do that as well.
Straight away now, Pratik Atable, captain of the Amerat Royals, wants to take pace off the ball because the first 2 overs have gone for a plenty. Another big over from here onwards at this juncture, at this point in time. And the Darsait Titans may have a foot in the door. Ravi Karunaratne picks it up and dispatches it out of the ground towards the onside. What a strike. He's not stopping, isn't he?
Absolutely. I think right from the word go, he start and playing his knock where he left yesterday. Look at that one onto the back foot to the maximum, perhaps the second longest six of the day. One from the Amerat Royals, the earlier innings. It went over the comb box and went behind us. That was the longest six of the day.
It doesn't matter whether you hit a 100-meter six or you hit an 80-meter six. But what really matters is Ravi Karunaratne needs to stick around. But unfortunately, he's holed out to Zikriya Islam. Big wicket here for the Amerat Royals, as Ravi Karunaratne will be making a long walk back into the pavilion. The Darsait Titans are hit and hit hard. Have a look at that. Tries to go for a big shot once again. Makes you want to think whether it was really needed. And the Amerat Royals fielders rarely miss many. In the end, Ravi Karunaratne is back into the hut for 17. 2 sixes and a boundary, and the Darsait Titans are 29 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Well, this is the only way to get closer to the total. And they had to go for runs like that. Now comes the skipper, Zishan Maqsood of national team. Today is the day he has to show his class. He has a lot of experience behind him. Long innings he has played for Oman in such conditions where the things look to be difficult, but his experience, his way of batting makes the things easy.
Well, absolutely. The asking rate now slowly creeping up. In another over or two, it could be higher enough so that the Amerat Royals can then take a step back and know that it's manageable. But Zikriya Islam has pulled off a miracle here. And all of a sudden, the Amerat Royals are now looking like a more relaxed side. Every dot ball will only mount up the pressure on the Darsait Titan batters.
Well, and these sorts of cricket, you never be relaxed at any point of the time, because D20 and D10 are so mercurial games where you can never say anything until the last ball has been bowled. You never be relaxed. You had to be on the toes all the time.
Lovely bowling.
Mercurial on a cold evening in Muscat, Jamil Saab. Excellent conditions for white ball cricket at this time of the year. Zikriya Islam, after that first 6 that he was dispatched by Ravi Karunaratne, has come back really strong. He's bowling a nice and tight line, not allowing the batters to get underneath. There you go. Unable to guide that for runs. And at the end of the third over, the Darsait Titans are 30 for the loss of 2.
थोड़ा जल्दी करना रफी शकील भाई किधर खड़े थे पॉइंट मिड विकेट कहीं पे हां पॉइंट मिड विकेट कहीं पे टेक स्टॉप कवरिंग बॉलिंग राइट आर्म ओवर टू यू ये पॉइंट आ जा
Rafiullah is going to bowl the fourth over, and is going to bowl to Zishan Maqsood. Heavy responsibility on these two experienced players of Darsait Titans, Zishan and Amir Kaleem. They know how to play in these conditions, but today's condition looks to be more difficult at the moment. Wanted to play it on to the deep mid-wicket area for a single. Zishan Maqsood. As Kamin mentioned that the run rate is creeping up. So that will be more pressure on the incoming batters also, because they had to see how we can fare with the run rate.
Already ticking along at 10 or just a shade over 10, and it's still not enough for the Darsait Titans. Once again, a big shot here from Amar Kaleem. Look at the sound that it made when then the ball left the bat. Maximum runs here. Crackling shot from Amar Kaleem. Clean strike.
Brilliant work from Ahmed Kaleem. Perfect timing. Pulled beautifully. If you can see the replay. Absolutely brilliant. Just friction of a second. He just hammered it past the square leg. Look at that one. Just with full plate of the bat over the square leg boundary for 6. So that's sort of mighty knocks required from these two guys.
Full toss this time. Wayward missing his target. Rafiullah on this occasion. But very interesting to see the last couple of sixes, even the one that was hit by Ravi Karunaratne. Have a feeling here that the pitch is slowing. Even in one of the visuals just now, you can see Pratik Atavale indicating an area on the pitch where the bounce might be a little low once the ball pitches over there. So you do kind of realize that the pitch is slowing. You've seen almost around 40 overs or more than 40 plus overs last evening, and this evening as well. You've seen 2 matches already played. Somewhere down the line, the pitch does seem to be tiring out, at least on one end from where the fast bowlers are operating. Full ball, and what a brilliant comeback there by Rafiullah. And that's where experience counts. The moment you play the ball, the batters have not forgotten their mission. They scamper along for a single, want to keep the scoreboard ticking. Excellent stuff here from Amar Kaleem. He made that call and Zishan Maqsood responded very well.
That's a beauty. It just almost yoked him. But Zishan Maqsood ran for the run and they completed it. Amir was slightly late but made it in the end. Rafiullah. Once again, beautiful delivery. This is what required from an experienced pacemaker. Lovely deliveries.
Yeah, hit him hard on the thigh pad. So now I guess that's the tactic that the Amerat Royal bowlers are going to be adopting here. Trying to bowl full, trying to bowl slightly near to the batters on the foot. Because anything short or anything that pitches, and the batters definitely get a lot of time to get underneath the ball and then dispatch that for runs. However, on this occasion, Rafiullah finishes his first over, 10 runs from this particular over, and the Darsait Titans are 41 for the loss of 2.
Darsait Tyson, Ajay Laltera got on 0. Amir Kaleem batting on 18 of 8. Ravindra, who played a cameo knock of 17 in just 5 deliveries, back into the pavilion. Zishan Maqsood just came in, 3 of 6 deliveries. Another batting come to come. Shaikh is there, Dhanushka is there, Ubaidullah, Shafiq. Not much dependable batting has to come from the Darsait Titans.
The players like Ubaidullah can hit from ball number 1. They've shown that in the past, especially in the D20. But then these two out there in the middle, Zishan Maqsood and Amir Kaleem, are definitely going to be regarded as the most experienced pair out there for the Darsait Titans. Some sort of discussion between the umpires. Could also probably be that on the last delivery, I think Amir Kaleem had taken a single.
Some discussions on between the two umpires. We don't know what exactly the reason is. And Zishan Maqsood mentioned something to the leg umpire. And then he come and start consulting with the main umpire, striking umpire. So now all settled. Both umpires and the batters. Let us see what Hassan is going to bowl to. He batted superbly in the first innings for his team.
Yeah, quick fire 9 or 10, but that included a towering 6. So the batting power play has been taken by the Darsait Titans. It's going to be up against Hasnain Ali. Now where is Zishan Maqsood looking? Is he looking to go over covers? The field is in predominantly. Have a look at that field setup. You've got a cow corner, you've got a deep mid wicket, but inside edge it is. Zishan Maqsood will allow Amir Kaleem to do the majority of the scoring. He seems to be the one on song. Even in the previous match, Amir Kaleem got off to a flyer and made sure that the team did not worry about the asking rate.
Credit to Rafiullah and Hasnain. They are bowling in the slots, which is most important for a fast bowler to bowl. And they are quite successful so far in the last 3 deliveries. That was outside the off stump, but it's not a wide. Amir Kaleem is standing and playing, thinking that he might get a touch on it.
He's an excellent timer of the ball, Amir Kaleem. So probably the Amerat Royals have already strategized not to allow, to keep wearing, not to allow Amir Kaleem to get too comfortable out there in the middle. Change of pace, slower bowlers, everything to be employed. This time, once again, they're still hitting that mark around 3 meters from the crease. I think that's the spot that they have identified, is allowing them and giving them the desired results, as the batters are finding it difficult, especially with the kind of pace that Hasnain, Faisal Shah and Rafiullah are offering them. Because anything a tad bit shorter, and all of a sudden you notice that the ball is stopping on the way to the batter, allowing him ample time to free his arms or to manufacture some sort of a big hit.
Well, it's extremely good bowling. This is a wayward one. I was talking about both the bowlers trying to bowl in the slots and making things difficult for both these two experienced batters, Zishan and Amir Kaleem. Run rate in every delivery is creeping up, and these two has to do something to bring some good runs in this over number 5, which is underway. Zishan is on 4 of 7 deliveries, while Amir is on 18 on 10 deliveries. Some cameo knocks from any of these two or any coming batter will be good for their team.
This time, once again, he tries to swing to the onside. Just manages some sort of an inside edge. So the singles won't hurt the Amerat Royals. It's the maximums and the boundaries that they need to dry up for the Darsait Titans.
18.56 runs required per over. And all credit to these fast bowlers who are making the things more difficult for the Titans. They are bowling in the block holes. In the last 3 deliveries, all was bowled in the block hole, all resulting for a single. Let us see what about this delivery. Once again in the slot. And Zishan Maqsood played it out towards extra cover. Brilliant bowling from Hasnain. Just 3 runs given away so far in this first over. And now pressure is mounting on the Darsait Titans batter.
Last ball of the over coming up, and the Darsait Titans need 99 runs of 31 deliveries. Of the 31 remaining legal deliveries. Zishan Maqsood, 4 from 8. Once again, plays and misses. Brings an end to the 5th over. At the halfway stage, the Darsait Titans are 44 for the loss of 2. And change in voices in the com box as well.
Come on, lads, come on, lads. Good over, good over.
Thank you, Amin and Jamil sir. Faisal Shah, Gagan Sodi, Zikriya Islam, Rafiullah and Hasnan Ali so far has been used by the captain Pratik. And pick of the bowler, Zikriya Islam, 7 runs given away in his single over and a wicket to his name. Chasing a target of 143. Not able to get a quick start. Though 2 experienced batters out there in the middle. Zishan Maqsood clearly struggling, 4 runs of 9 deliveries. Amir looking good, 19 of 11, 99 needed of 30 balls. And look at that brilliant shot, making room, going towards the top stump and played over the fine leg. He continues to get those quick runs. Captain leading from the front for Darsait Titans. A good start to the over. Using those wrist, and Rafiullah has been sent for a maximum. In fact, a good looking shot, good timing and placement. Joining me in the com box is Shoaib. Welcome, Shoaib. The score doesn't look good for the Titans.
Thank you, Mudassir. Yes, a lot of runs needed in 10 overs. 145 is a daunting task. Amir Kaleem is giving it his best. 99 needed before the single was taken. So they'll need a lot more of those boundaries and sixes. Not impossible, especially with Zishan Maqsood out there in the middle. He's done that before. He can do it again.
When it comes to cricket, Shoaib has a very good memory, but he always forgets his things back in the hotel.
Oh, that's a full toss and a wide signal by the umpire. There you go. Well, yes, I remember that innings from Zishan Maqsood that he played in the D20 format last year in the big final. Around 70 runs were needed in the last 4 or 5 overs, and he single-handedly won the game. And all that while he was injured. He was not even 100% fit. So he definitely packs a punch. He's a true match winner, Zishan Maqsood. Can he do it tonight? Oh, there's the start. That is definitely a start, and a good one. He spent some time out there in the middle, but this one was right in his slot. Rafiullah erring in his length. And Zishan says, thank you very much.
The calculation will be simple for Zishan and Amir Kaleem. 85. All you need is 13, 14 maximums. It was in the slot. Using the wrist, Those strong forearms sending Rafiul out of the park over the deep extra cover. A good looking shot. A much needed maximum from the blade of Zishan.
Another big hit. 13-14. Well, they're definitely counting that. This one's gone the distance as well. And will be back-to-back sixes for Zishan Maqsood. It's as if he's listening to us in the comm box. And he's taken and he's put that top gear in this innings.
It was like just a reminder given by Shoaib to Zishan Maqsood. Out of nowhere, back-to-back maximums. Oh, what a good looking shot. Deep in the crease and sent Rafiullah out of the park toward the deep mid-wicket. Back-to-back maximums. So far, 19 runs have been conceded. In fact, 20. There you go, 3 in a row. Back-to-back sixes from Zishan Maqsood. And bringing that luck in the comm box is Shoaib Ahmed. And the dugout is enjoying this innings of Zishan Maqsood.
Well, this is definitely meme material. I'll want to go back and edit the clip before I start saying, and as soon as I do remind him of that innings, he's definitely gone berserk out there in the middle. 3 sixes back to back to back. Here we go. Number 1 over long off. Number 2 towards mid wicket, high and handsome. Clears the ropes and is well set for number 3. A short ball pulled and pulled well. That's gone the distance as well. Absolutely brilliant. It's gone on the road and it's not coming back. 3 sixes for Zishan Maqsood, the star, the superstar, the hero of Oman cricket. And he's into his groove.
Taking that revenge on Rafiullah. Rafiullah batted brilliantly, scored some quick runs. Still searching for that ball.
Well, they'll need an O taxi. And that's the exit. Meanwhile, game on. A good delivery, a good comeback from Rafiullah. And that will be the end of the over. An expensive over. 36 runs of 2 overs for Rafiullah. After 6, Darsait Titans are 70 for 2.
Thanks to our production team for bringing us this live telecast of Oman D10 powered by Fancode. It's a TPT 360 and ITW Project production. We're coming live from Oman, and thanks to Oman Cricket Board. Pictures coming live from this beautiful venue of Al Amerat ground. So 2 left-handers, 2 experienced batter, not giving it away easily, fighting hard. Zishan quickly moves to 22, Amir on 26. Right arm off-break bowler have been introduced, goes down on one knee and connects well, sailing over Rafiullah. Amir Kaleem batting brilliantly out there in the middle, a captain's knock. Last couple of overs, they were kept quiet, but that over of Rafiullah bringing Darsait Titans back in the hunt. And good start to the over for Amir Kaleem and Darsait Titans.
Well, Amir, he's no mug with the bat, and he knows that if his partner can do it, he can do it too for his side. Goes big again, flat, and 1 bounce towards long off. But the good news for Darsait Titans now is that Zishan Maqsood is back on strike.
Just keep on counting that maximums. Now 66 needed. And if you're from Pakistan, we all know the early days you are used to play those tape ball cricket and dealing in maximums. Zishan Maqsood and Amir. A good comeback after going for a maximum. Zikriya. Couple of deliveries and couple of singles. Still a good over for Darsait Titans, and Amir Kaleem will be looking for another maximum. Still quite achievable if these two stays out there in the middle. In the air, fielder settling. What an effort, a brilliant effort. There was a chance to get rid of Amir Kaleem.
Yes, a stellar effort. That was in the air, trying to hit it way too hard. Amir Kaleem sliced it in the air and almost got it. In fact, just overran a bit because his hands were ahead of the ball. Went between his hands and a life for Amir Kaleem. This time it's been played in the gap and will go all the way. That's a much better shot from Zishan. A lot more control, playing it along the ground, and runs galore for Zishan Maqsood.
Showing his class, playing down the ground. In fact, towards that point and extra cover region. No chance for the fielder. So far, 11 runs in this over. One more time, Zikriya to Zishan. With his soft hands. Brilliant piece of batting, sensible. Big over, comes to an end with that single. Zishan and Amir Kaleem still out there in the middle for Darsait Titans.
तानी भाई उतार दो यार मेरे भी दे देना ओए एड्रेस वाले एड्रेस ओए आजा 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 ये ठीक है हसनैन कम ऑन फास्ट है
84 for the loss of 2, 7 overs done. Brilliant partnership going on between Amir Kaleem and Zishan Maqsood. Still 59 needed of 18 balls. Zikriya completed a score of 2 overs going for 21 runs. Wicket to his name. Amir batting on 34 of just 16 balls. Zishan finding his touch, quickly moves to 28 of 17 balls. Desperately looking for a breakthrough. Pratika Tavle brings in his premier fast bowler Shah Faisal, comes into the attack. Deep third man, square leg, mid wicket, long on and deep extra cover. 5 field outside 30-yard circle, connects well on the back foot, miles up in the air and clears that fine leg boundary with ease. So dealing in maximum, says Zishan Maqsood on fire.
Well, he definitely believes that he can chase this total down, and that is what is most important, Mudassir. He's not giving it away. He's making sure that he gets enough connection to send the ball packing over the ropes time and time again. Another hit, this time over fine leg. Not a bad ball, but just a great pickup shot from Zishan Maqsood.
Very strong player on the back foot. Anything onto the pads, he will send you out of the park, batting deep in the crease. Complementing each other nicely, Zishan and Amir, both batting on 34. Runs in Shah Faisal. Is there a chance? Not connected well. Fielder running in, just falling short of the fielder. A poor running between the wickets by Zishan and Amir Kaleem. There was a chance for Rafi. He was slow off the block. 52 of 16 balls. Dealing in maximum, Zishan and Amir Kaleem. Good late fight back by these two left-handers for the Darsait Titans.
Short ball, wanted to play that over point, missed, And what an important dot ball this is. One of the best or one of the most important balls that Faisal has bowled in this game. He's bowling the 18th over, the 8th over, beg your pardon. And such an important time to be bowling against two experienced batters.
Somehow, if they can manage another 10 or 12 runs, last 2 overs 40, quite possible. They don't have kind of express pace in their bowling department. Shah Faisal bowling his second over, change of pace, nicely done. A quick single has been taken, a good comeback after conceding a maximum. 4 deliveries, going for 8 runs in this over. 51 of 14 balls. At least 6 or 7 maximum they need. The good news for Darsait is Zishan Maqsood back on strike.
There you go, our co-commentator, Mr. Pranav Mehta and Mrs. Pranav Mehta, enjoying the game. And Pranav is everywhere. On the ground, off the ground, in the comm box. Good to see them. Meanwhile, this one's been hit straight down the ground. They will be looking for 2. No, just settle for 1. Another good ball from Shah Faisal.
Keeping it tight. Made a mistake bowling that first ball onto the pads of Zishan Maqsood. After that, a good comeback. Not leaking those boundaries, keeping it simple. 93, 50 needed of 13 balls. It's the final ball of this over. Desperately looking for a boundary, Amir Kaleem.
Oh, what a delivery. What a great delivery to end the over. He's got a wicket. A well-executed Yorker, inch perfect from Shah Faisal. And Amir Kaleem will now have to walk back.
As a bowler, you need to back your skills. What a brilliant Yorker. Amir Kaleem was shaping up to go big. And he foxed the batter with that fuller delivery. And a brilliant spell comes to an end from Faisal. Amir Kaleem departs manning 34 of 19. Darsait Titans at the end of over number 8, 93. They have lost Amir Kaleem.
Veteran, thank you. -6. Take -6. मैं उधर आऊंगा पॉइंट पे आ जा पॉइंट पे शरागा सर बॉल इन्हें आ जाओ और द विकेट आ जाओ कब आऊंगे आ जाओ अरे भाई शाबाश विकेट से आ रहा है welcome right arm over to you
Fast bowler Shah Faisal. At the fall of Amir Kaleem, in comes Shafiq Jan. And hard hitter batter joining Zishan Maqsood. 50 needed of last 2 overs. In comes Hasnain Ali. Pulled that 1 over in the power play and gave away just 3 runs. Not an easy task for Zishan Maqsood to take on Hasnain Ali. Connects well and goes over deep extra cover. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 4 runs. Good start to the over.
Well, yes, just way too wide. And Zishan was quick to pounce on that deep in his crease. And he's got those quick hands over extra cover for 4. He moves on to 40. 46 needed of 11. A bit too much. But still possible. If he can get around 4 or 5 sixes in this over. It can definitely be possible, but entertaining innings from Zishan. Played that in the gap again. but there is protection in the deep. At long off will be a dot ball because Zishan has decided not to run for it. So I think it's a good plan, good idea. Face as many balls as he can because Shafiq is new to the crease and Zishan can try and hit a few here.
Absolutely. And talking about Amerat Royal's good captaincy from Pratik Atavale, keeping in mind he's very strong toward deep extra cover. Now he has brought in that long off and sent that cover fielder onto the boundary rope. 3 fielders protecting the boundary rope on the offside for Zishan Maqsood. Slight error. And there you go. Good captaincy, good piece of bowling. Zishan Maqsood trying to go big. Was caught in the deep, a deep extra cover by Rafiullah. First it was Amir Kaleem in the previous over. The last hope for Darsait Titans. Zishan Maqsood wanted to go big, finds the man in the deep. Good piece of bowling by Hasnain Ali. Strikes for the first time in this game.
Well, Zishan Maqsood, with him go the hopes of Darsait Titans winning this game. 40 of 23. 97 for 4.
Right arm over, 3 to play.
So 2 new batters, rightly said by Shoaib, with Zishan Maqsood. The hopes of the Darsait Titans. And in this game, Ubaidullah and Shafiq Jan, 2 fast bowlers. It's a tough task. What a brilliant comeback and a good captaincy. Young captain Pratik Atavale at the right time, bringing his premier fast bowlers. In the previous over, it was Faisal Shah getting better of Amir Kaleem, and now Hasnain Ali got that big wicket of Zishan Maqsood. Brilliant captaincy, smart field placement led to the fall of Zishan Maqsood. Shafiq Jan on strike, 45 needed of 8 balls. While swing, finger goes up, caught in front. Second wicket for Hasnain Ali. Shafiq Jan not impressed by the decision. Instead of talking to the bowler, should have asked to the umpire what went wrong. But a brilliant piece of bowling, keeping it simple in the block hole. Right decision have been made. So double strike in this over.
Yes, he had to go for it, but that was another good delivery from Hasnain on the stumps, full, and some movement in the air as well. Shafiq out for a duck, 98 for 5.
Ball. पीछे कर सकते हो ट्राई इसको टू टू गो दोनों ऊपर शफीक क्या आउट वो चौका सेलेक्ट कप्ताना इन आउट के वो चौका और बंदी हुआ है ला
A matter of 6 deliveries, 3 wickets going down and 2 wickets in this over for Hasnain Ali. He has been very impressive with the ball in this tournament. And in comes the new batter Sahil. Connects well, goes past that fielder at long off. Much needed boundary. A good start to his innings, and with that boundary, 100 comes up for the Darsait Titans. It's 102 for the loss of 5 at the end of over number 9.
बे उसका क्या दिक्कत है? मिडल इधर जा रहा है, इधर इधर आ, इधर चाहिए.
Last over. 102 on the board, 41 needed. It's only a matter of time that Amerat Royals are crowned as the winners, unless Shakil gives away those 41 runs. Starts over the darting delivery, full and almost in the popping crease.
Dot ball. Shep, do you have any memory of a bowler giving 45 runs in a single over?
एक ये फेंक दे.
I do, in fact.
फेंक दे. पकड़ लो शकील भाई.
It was in a
Lovely.
domestic game in UAE.
शकील भाई.
Unfortunately, it was my team that was playing. I was not there on that day. And there was a bowler who gave away 45 runs, 41 runs, or 45, I think, in the first over of the game. A lot of wides, a lot of no balls, but that's domestic cricket. This is top quality, what we are talking about. And Shakil, well, he's played for Oman. He's a very handy bowler, very talented. He's not going to give away anything.
ले लो.
A low full toss.
मार दे.
Driven hard. Good work by Rafiullah. Just a single, keeping in mind Amir Kaleem and Zishan Maqsood out there in the middle. Captain not introducing Shakil Ahmed. Now two right-handers. This is the first time in this game. Got a chance to bowl Shakil. Good start. And a good looking shot, making room and place over the wicket keeper for just a single.
Now this is good cricket overall, Mudassir. If you see, Ubaidullah was expecting that full Yorker delivery, and that was he was ready to play that lap shot, but then Shakil bowled it slower in the air. He flighted the delivery because he too knew that he's expecting a full Yorker. So that is excellent cricket. Battle of the minds of the players there. Meanwhile, another fast, quick delivery from Shakil, and will only be a single. And that will be the end of the over and the end of the game as well. Game, set and match. It's going to be Amerat Royals who will take away those 2 points, and it is a very emphatic win against Darsait Titans. 35 runs in a 10-over format is a big win, and this will definitely boost their confidence going into the future matches.
Almost 250 runs have been scored in this game. Full marks should be given to the curators for maintaining a lively track here in shorter format. A good win for men in blue, chasing the target of 144. They have lost Ajay Lalcheta for a duck. Then it was Amir Kaleem and Ravindra getting some quick runs. Once Ravindra was out, it was all up to Amir Kaleem and Zishan Maqsood. Both were looking dangerous. Then came in Faisal Shah getting rid of Amir. Then Hasnain double strike in his over. It was the last hope, and it was the end for the Darsait Titans today against Amerat Royals. They could only manage 107 for the loss of 5 in their allotted 10 overs. And talking about the bowling, a pretty good captaincy, I would say, from Pratika Tavle, using Faisal Shah, Gagan Sodhi, Zikriya Islam, Rafiullah, Hasnain Ali and Shakil Ahmed. And pick of the bowlers, Hasnain Ali, 2 overs going for 12 runs and couple of wickets, and a wicket each to Faisal Shah, Gagan Sodhi and Zikriya Islam, and just an over for Shakil Ahmed. 6 extras have been given away by the bowling team. They were extremely good in the field as well, and a big win for Amerat Royals. And let's see the highlights of the second innings. This was the first 4. Lucky boundary for Amir Kaleem. And this was a good shot played over the deep extra cover for a maximum. And this was the fall of Ajay Lalcheta without troubling the scorers. He was back in the hut. Then came in the star from the previous match, Ravindra. He tried his best, getting a couple of maximums and boundaries. That run rate was too high and he played too many shots. An excellent catch taken by the fielder at extra cover. Then came in the experienced Zishan Maqsood alongside Amir Kaleem. Both tried their best getting those maximums. This was the over and we felt they have a chance. He has taken Rafiullah out of the park 4 times. 26 runs have been conceded by Rafiullah in his second over. But then came in Shah Faisal, though he was hit for a maximum on the very first ball. A good reply, cleaning up Amir Kaleem. Then Hassan Ali getting better of Zishan Maqsood. A double strike in this over. First it was Zishan Maqsood, then Shafiq Jan caught right in front of the wickets. A brilliant bowling performance. They batted well, they fielded well, they bowled well and got those couple of points in their kitty. And let's see the match summary. Amerat Royals captain winning the toss and the team led by Rafiullah's brilliant 38, Jiten Kumar Ramanandi managing quick 30, Gagan Sodi was also among the runs. Ubedullah, Amir and Shafiq bowled really well for Darsait Titans. When the chase started, it was all about Zishan Maqsood and Amir Kaleem trying to get those quick runs. Maqsood managing 40 of 23 balls, Amir Kaleem 34 of 19, but it wasn't enough tonight against Amerat Royals. At the end, Darsait Titans could only manage 107 for the loss of 5 and Amerat Royals winning this game by a margin of 35 runs, and huge win for Amerat Royals. And let's dive into a short break and we'll be back with the post-match presentation.
Check, check. What a roller coaster match have we had here at the Oman Cricket Academy. It is match number 7. Rui Rangers were taking on Darsait Titans and 249 runs and 20 overs. Believe it or not, some fantastic hitting. But I will tell you what, one man which stood out is not going to be different from many others because that is the amount of performances that were there in that match. Let's recognize a few of them. Obviously, Jiten Kumar Ramanandi, 30 of 14 deliveries with 2 towering sixes. That innings from Rafiullah, oh my God, 38 runs from just 11 deliveries. A strike rate of mammoth 345. Believe it or not, 4 massive sixes to that innings as well. But I'll tell you what, at one point of time, the match was even Steven, and one man which changed the match with the ball. In a game where everybody's economy was over 10, this man kept the economy around 6. It is Hasnain for you, the man of the match for match number 7. Amerat Royals versus Darsait Titans, Mujahid Surve, the match official presenting the man of the match memento to him as well. Hasnain, मजा आ गया. क्या बोलते हो?
सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह पाक का शुक्र अदा करना चाहता हूँ क्योंकि अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह इतना पहले तो थोड़ा सा फॉर्म ख़राब हुआ था, लेकिन अब नेशनल टीम के साथ भी कैंप में वो प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं और सारा क्रेडिट जो है वो कोच को जाता है, तारिक भाई, क्योंकि वो बहुत ज़्यादा प्लेयर्स को सपोर्ट करता है. अगर कोई प्लेयर बाहर भी बैठा हो तो उनको इतना सपोर्ट करते हैं कि वो बाहर से इतना सपोर्ट करते हैं कि मतलब मज़ा आ जाता है कि सारा क्रेडिट जो है वो कोच को जाता है. तारिक भाई.
ज़ाहिर सी बात है, चैम्पियन साइड हो आप, कंसिस्टेंटली परफॉर्म कर रहे हो, लेकिन एक बात बताइए, दोनों सिचुएशन में मैच इक्वल थी एक टाइम पे। 8.1 ओवर्स पे उन्होंने भी 97 रन्स किए थे, 4 विकेट खोई हुई थी, आप लोग का भी वही था। वो टाइम पे आपकी बहुत ज़बरदस्त पार्टनरशिप हुई दोनों के बीच में। पहले आपके और रफ़ीउल्लाह की पार्टनरशिप तकरीबन 45 रन 11 गेंदों में, और उसके बाद जब बॉलिंग करते वक्त आपका जो वो ओवर था, सेकेंड लास्ट ओवर, जहाँ पे आपने 2 विकेट लिए, क्या ख्याल चल रहा था दोनों सिचुएशन, बैटिंग करते वक्त, बॉलिंग करते वक्त?
बस वो तो हमें पता है कि रफ़ी का इतना स्ट्रेंथ है कि अगर उसका सही शॉट ना भी लगे तो वो छक्के पे जाएगा, और वो थोड़ा सा आउट ऑफ फॉर्म चल रहा है, और अभी उसका फॉर्म लग गया है, तो इंशाल्लाह वो सारे मैचेस में करेगा, और उसका इतना स्ट्रेंथ है कि वो कुछ भी कर सकता है। वो छक्के का उसका स्ट्रेंथ है, उसका ना भी मेडल हुआ तो वो छक्के पे जाएगा। और बॉलिंग तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बस प्लान यही था कि मैंने कप्तान को बोला, वो मुझे हमेशा ऐसे टाइम पे बॉलिंग देता है, क्योंकि वो कहता है कि हसनैन अगर एक ओवर में 6 रन भी रहते हैं कि वो तुम बचा सकते हो, तो हम अपने उस पे कम्बिनेशन पे चलते हैं कैप्टन के साथ, वो जो भी कहता है तो हम उस पे वो अप्लाई करते हैं, तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह वो विक्ट्री मिल जाती है अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया हसनैन, बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद आपको और आपकी टीम को, थैंक यू वेरी मच। So a very, very diplomatic Hasnain it is. First, the credit goes to Rafiullah while batting, while bowling he gave the credit to the captain. That is it from us here. Amerat Royals have won this game by a mammoth margin of 36 runs.